Reme Shimoyan Medewe Giwame Reme Shimoyan Medewe Giwame Reme Shimoyan Medewe Giwame Reme Shimoyan Gizigon Reme Shimoyan Gizigon Reme Shimoyan Gizigon Reme Shimoyan Medewi King Reme Shimoyan Medewi King Reme Shimoyan Medewi King Reme Shimoyan Gizigon Reme Shimoyan Gizigon Reme Shimoyan Gizigon.
Please remain standing for the invocation led by the Reverend Tanis Kalisnik, Student Life Academic Advisor. Reverend Kalisnik will be followed by Elder Dan Thomas, who will provide a blessing upon this ceremony and the graduates.
Gracious and loving God, we come to this day of celebration with thanksgiving for the graduates here today, for their hard work and dedication, for their loved ones who have been with them on this journey, for their teachers and professors, and all those who have helped them reach this goal. We are a community here at the University of Winnipeg who care for each other, valuing diversity, challenging new ways of being engaged in this complicated world in which we live. God, we ask you to help our graduates know that they are resilient people, critical thinkers. They are the leaders of tomorrow. They are the ones called out into the world to make positive change possible. Help each graduate to use the education received here, building towards a full, enriched life with purpose and intention. We ask you, God, to open doors of opportunity and give each graduate the courage to take the next steps in their journey with confidence and hopefulness. We humbly offer this collective prayer today. Amen.
Hagebruju inenim, miskawawa teanini, and dishne kas, wabshki maingan, and todem. Jemanidu, Kimishomisanan, Agachimi Gwetch, Pimadisian, Chimi Gwetch, Pimadisiaka, Kanawia, Jemanidu. Agachimanidu, Kijuena Mishanam, Nangum Gijik, Hawi the Kawishanan, Nangum Gijik, Jemanidu. I want to say a few words in English first about that short song used in the procession. It says, I am dancing in the good-hearted lodge, I'm dancing in the sky, I'm dancing on the good-hearted earth. And this is to celebrate where you have come to at this time in your life, that our relatives are dancing in the sky world in celebration of your accomplishments. So I want to say a big Chimi Gwetch to all of you for your hard work. A big thank you to all of you. So that from this time you have a long, long life to look forward to with the experience of joy and of happiness on every step on that road as you walk forward in life. Miigwech.
Thank you. Please be seated. Before we begin, I would like to welcome in our guests who have just arrived. Please be patient as they find their seats. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium Kim Loeb, Executive Director of Professional, Applied and Continuing Education at the University of Winnipeg.
Welcome, everyone. President Trimby, Chancellor Silver, Dean Grant, honored guests, and students, graduates. Good afternoon. Welcome to Professional, Applied and Continuing Education's 32nd graduation ceremony. So my pleasure to welcome you here today, and I'd like to start first off by introducing our platform guests who've joined us for this occasion. So please, guests, stand as I call your name, and everyone hold their applause until the guests have all been introduced. In the third row, Stephen Hayes, Instructor. Well, yeah, Stephen needs a special applause. Chantel Stadnick, Director of Finance at PACE. Brent Scott, Instructor. Chris, okay, great. Okay. Chris Albee, a member of Canadian Public Relations Society and Instructor. Kim Baxter, Instructor, Project Management Institute of Manitoba and Chapter Award Presenter. Joan Zaretsky, Instructor. Deb Raddy, Instructor. Juanita D'Souza Huluti, Instructor. Stevie Dram, PACE Manager. This is Jenny Sacco, PACE Instructor, Sackleback, yes. Crystal Robert Macy, Instructor. And in the second row, we have Ashley Wilson, a PACE HR Program Manager. Ruth Dickinson, President of the University of Winnipeg Alumni Association. Ken Malloy, PACE Program Manager. Manjeet Kaur-Galati, PACE Program Manager. And Julie Schellenberg, PACE Program Manager. Roberta Marsh, Chief Human Resources Officer of the University of Winnipeg. Dr. John Anshin, Associate Dean of Education. Dr. Glenn Molusson, Dean of Arts. Dr. Kenneth Reimer, Acting Associate Dean of Education. And Karen Workington, PACE Program Manager. And in the first row, we have Mr. Colin Russell, a registrar. Reverend Tanis Kalisnik, Student Life Academic Advisor. And Dan Thomas, Elder. Reverend Stephen Jonason, Vice Chair of the Board of Regents. Bob Silver, Chancellor of the University of Winnipeg. Dr. Annette Trimby, President and Vice Chancellor, University of Winnipeg. Dr. James Curry, Provost and Vice President Academic. Dr. Jan Stewart, Deputy Provost, Associate Vice President Academic, Acting Executive Director of Global College. Dr. Hugh Grant, Dean of Business and Economics. And Dr. John Bullman, Chancellor Emeritus, past honorary degree recipient, and member of the University of Winnipeg Foundation Board. That is your 32nd PACE Convocation Platform Party. Okay. So on behalf of the PACE staff and instructors, I want to welcome you to this annual graduation ceremony. Today we gather together to celebrate your accomplishments, all of you who've completed a diploma or certificate. This year, There are 416 individuals graduating from our programs, and of that number, 265 are in attendance here today, which is fantastic. So I have a quick, brief message to the graduates of 2019. I want to congratulate you, first of all, and we're all privileged to be part of your time at PACE, and we're happy you chose PACE as your place for both personal and professional development. When I look out, I see this wonderful global community who've come to PACE from over 40 different countries. You may have all come to get your certificate or diploma, but I think you got a lot more. I think you got a lot more by creating so many memories and lasting relationships. Last month, maybe some people have heard the story, but I just have to tell you. When I was in India for PACE, I was able to meet the Dalai Lama, which was fantastic. And it was a wonderful experience that was made possible by a kind staff person who I happened to meet at the Taj Hotel. It just happened, and it was unexpected, and I wasn't prepared. How do you prepare for meeting the Dalai Lama? You can't. You just have to go with it. So something I'll always remember. I started reading a lot about Dalai Lama quotes, and I thought one of my favorite quotes was really, he says, our prime purpose in life is to help others. And I believe that at PACE, we're able to live this by helping you, our students, every day. And I know you helped each other as well, and you'll continue to help each other even after your graduation. So today I can see the joy that comes from your hard work. I can feel your energy, your excitement, all your applause. It's a joyous day. And I know you've had a lot of sacrifice, and I know that at PACE, the program managers set very high expectations, as do the instructors. We know that you need to do well in our programs for you to do well in the outside world. So for you, it's been long and hard, but we know it's been a lot of fun, and you know that we love to have fun at PACE all the time. You know we have our pizza lunches, our daytime breakout dance parties in the classroom, bathroom chats, shared lunches, in the most densely populated part of the university, the second floor of Annex. So many of you showed that extra commitment as well. You get involved in many of our student life activities, our industry networking events. This all has played a huge role in your success, and it's highly commendable. We also notice there's a lot of part-time students who come to PACE at night. They come after a full day of work, or they log into their online course after the kids are in bed. Many of our students are also new Canadians who are working multiple jobs, managing families. Many of our full-time students are raising young families who are in the room, adding new layers of complexity to your learning environment. So really, PACE students come in all shapes and sizes, and we're going to do our best to accommodate you to get to this point. Now, I just have to stop a minute, because everyone knows I'm a huge cheerleader of PACE, and I love our events, our student events. I don't like to miss any. And I want to brag about you, and I want to talk about how I talk about you around the world. Wherever we go, we talk about our graduates and our students. And everyone want to know, well, what do PACE students do after they graduate? And I'm like, well, I have to go no further than LinkedIn to see that our graduates are doing great. And Winnipeg employers are noticing it. One notable example of our student success are the 3 generations of students who are now working at Canadian manufacturers and exporters. Today we have Ziv Travotlitz graduating today. He completed a 4-week internship at CME and was immediately hired as their marketing coordinator. He joins Renata Castro, who graduated in 2018, and Vaibhav Sharma in 2017. They're all working at CME now. I know we have a very special group of HR students who had performed phenomenally this year, and our employment stats of HR are at an all-time high, where 20% of the last 2 intakes were employed before the program ended. So good work, HR. So lastly, our PACE grads are making a real impact in Winnipeg. You're making this a better place for all of us to live. Even economic development Winnipeg, who attracts new companies to Winnipeg and supports Winnipeg companies, has taken notice of the great talent PACE is developing for our city. And they're actually helping us develop new market-driven programs for the future. So we consider ourselves lucky you chose the University of Winnipeg, and in particular PACE. We're full of gratitude that you've been on this life journey with us as you studied at PACE. And we've aimed to make this one of the best experiences of your life. So I'm hoping that you give us all an A+ on the assignment. So now you're prepared to do anything you want. You've proven you know what it's to be successful. So again, thank you again. We're happy that you made this decision to come to Winnipeg. If you're coming from somewhere else, or if you're from Winnipeg, you chose our university. And please stay connected with us now you're a graduate, as there's so many opportunities for you to come back in many roles as mentors, guest speakers, industry events, and even, for sure, our alumni event. So some of you will become employers of future graduates or even future PACE instructors, so your new journey has just begun. So now you've reached the finish line of PACE and the university. It's time to celebrate your accomplishment with the staff, the instructors, classmates, friends, and family. So congratulations, best wishes in your future endeavors, and please keep in touch. So with that, I'd like to call upon our Dean, Dr. Hugh Grant, to come to speak. Thanks.
Well, I want to reassure you that Kim is always bragging about you, but from where I'm standing right now, she never mentioned you're the best looking group of graduates we've probably ever had here, so I suspect it's genetic. So anyway, it's my privilege to bring congratulations and to participate in the celebration of your graduation. I know sometimes when we're sitting in the annex or hidden away in the Buehler Center, we often wonder what the rest of the university makes of us. And I just want to assure you that PACE and what Kim and her staff have done, they've created a special, really unique learning environment that is treasured in the university. And part of that quality of that learning experience is because of you. Because you bring such a rich diversity of backgrounds, from lifelong learners to new graduates, from a diversity of different countries and experiences, that's that really rich classroom experience that gets created. And as the most gifted of instructor will know, it's the quality of the students that makes for a really good learning environment. And I would say that the quality of the rich environment that PACE has created is largely because of you and the backgrounds you bring to it. So our thanks and our congratulations at the same time. The other aspect I just wanted to mention that sometimes goes unnoticed at the university is without question the most vibrant and exciting part of the University of Winnipeg happens on the second floor of the Buehler Center, particularly at lunchtime when some of the full-time programs are in place. There is just a buzz in the corridors, an activity, a richness of smells and odors and food, and it is clearly the most interesting part of the campus. And I hear a chorus of agreement with that. So this is tough competition, so let me be brief. We recognize that your studies at PACE are simply one step along your career path, whether you have taken some time out to come and study or you've moved countries and are trying to gain some experience in the labor market here, or whether you're just starting out your career. But I just want to say, both in terms of your career as well as your view and perspective on the world, we hope that it's been enriched through your experience here, whether it's been for 1 year or less. So please stay in touch with us. We want to track your experience, and Kim wants to brag more about you, so the more she knows about you, the more she'll brag. Anyway, congratulations.
Thanks, Dr. Grant. I'd like now to invite Ken Malloy to speak on behalf of all instructors at PACE.
Thanks. I'm really honored to be asked to come here and speak to you guys today. I got to confess, though, I'm incredibly surprised to be asked. If I visited your classroom over the last year, you know that I have a habit of coming into the classroom and telling a certain type of joke. Yeah. So I can't help but suspect that Kim, our executive director, is sitting behind me right now with her fingers crossed, just praying that I'm not going to tell one of those jokes. But I know this would not be the place to ask, what do you call a cow with no legs? Because we already know the answer is ground beef. No, I realize this is a much better occasion for that. So instead, what I want to talk to you about is talk to you about 3 things that I discovered in my career that became guiding principles for me that helped me get to where I am today. The first thing that I learned, I didn't really realize it at the time, but the biggest thing I learned was to take every opportunity to learn. And I know I'm preaching to the choir, you guys have already figured that out, that's why you're here. But I'll tell you, for me, I didn't quite get that right away. See, when I was in high school, I needed to fill a credit in order to graduate, so I decided to take typing. I want to set the stage for you, though. When I went to high school, there's no personal computers. There isn't even electric typewriters. I realize most of you don't know what an electric typewriter is, so ask your parents later. But I thought, heck, easy credit, I'll just take it. So the thing was, though, the day after graduation, I ended up in the Canadian Forces. Wasn't really planning it was more of a whim. I showed up, they said, you want a job? I said, sure, and I became a radio teletype operator. To be a radio teletype operator, I had to type at 60 words a minute. 60 words a minute in code on a manual keyboard. Boy, was I glad I took that high school class. And it taught me, though, to take every opportunity to learn. So when the Canadian Forces said, there's an opening on an instructor's techniques course, do you want to take it? I jumped at the chance. And I've never looked back. It proved to be a great blessing for me. The other thing that the Canadian Forces taught me was the 10 principles of leadership. We had to memorize them when we went on our leadership course. The very first principle they tell you to memorize is to be professionally competent. Excel at whatever you do. Be the best at it. Doesn't matter what the task or job is. And I took that to heart. So when I became a police officer, I ended up being assigned to a specialty unit, a very specialized and unique field. So I took that time to learn everything I could. I read every book, every piece I could about my new job function. I watched the people around me to see what they did to pick up tips, and I made mistakes, and I made a lot of them. I took the time out to think about what I could do better the next time. And I got to be good at what I was doing. And I took a lot of pride in becoming good at what I did, and achieving that level of professional competence that I was taught was so important. But it was a huge sense of pride and tremendous vindication when I got asked to become a teacher at the national level on the area that I specialized in. And that felt good enough, but then when they came back and I was asked to join a team of instructors going from Canada to Switzerland to teach at the United Nations, it made me realize that I really had achieved something. But I want you to think about that. Here's me, a city cop from a tiny little hick town like Winnipeg, going off to Geneva to talk to the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. It was a pretty good feeling. But the last lesson that I learned in my career that matters to me more than anything takes a little bit of background. See, people always tell you, take a job that you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Well, I quickly realized that that's just not true. Every job has moments where it sucks. I love being in the Canadian Forces, but I tell you, when you're on a field exercise and it's plus 32 degrees Celsius, you've just finished digging a pit the size of a football field, only to have the commanding officer come by and say, oh yeah, we're moving, fill it back in. This is not a good feeling. I love being a police officer, but when you've got to direct traffic at night in a blizzard in January at the intersection of Lagimodiere and Fermor, this is not fun. This is work. So what I realized that's much more important than enjoying what you do is to work with people that you enjoy. Be around people that you like to work with, and that made all the difference in the world. I deliberately picked work assignments and shifts so that I could be with people I wanted to work with, people that I knew would make the tough days better. That sometimes meant giving up on opportunities for extra pay or promotion, but it was so worth it. Because when you've just finished wrestling a fully grown bison back into its trailer because it got loose, it's nice to have somebody you can share a laugh with. Or you've worked your third 20-hour straight shift for that week, you've missed yet another event at home because of that shift. It's worth to be with somebody whose company I enjoy. And that philosophy led me to come work at Pace. I get up in the morning and I get to come to this university and work with a very amazing team. There's nothing beats coming in the morning getting a high five from your coworkers. And I also get to come into the classroom and I get to see your faces and be a part of your day. And I tell you, you guys, your attitude, the approach to life that you have makes me glad that I chose to come here and be a part of Pace too. Coming into your classroom really is the best day of the week. So for that opportunity, I really have to say thank you. And I really appreciate you asking me to come to your graduation. Thank you very much, and I wish you the best of luck in the future.
Thanks, Ken. I think there's a lot of things we learned about Ken today that we didn't know, so that was wonderful. Now we're starting the awards part of our ceremony. So we're going to start with the Canadian Public Relations Award. It's presented to one student in the Public Relations program based on outstanding academic achievement. Ziv Traitlevich is the recipient of the CPRS Award for Public Relations, Marketing, Strategic Communications. I invite Chris Albee from the Canadian Public Relations Society to present this award to Ziv. We'll do a photo. Can I do it here? Thanks. The next award is the Chartered Professionals in Human Resources Manitoba Award, CPHR. So the award recognizes one student who demonstrates excellence in their practice of human resources. This year, that student is Jacqueline Ashaka. Jacqueline, please come forward to accept your award. It's Ron, yeah. Yes. Sorry, Ron, your notes are not in here, but this is Ron. Ron is the president of the CPRS, and Ron is going to give us. The next award is the Connor Clark Lunn Prize. It's presented to one student based on the highest academic achievement in their completion of their program. I'd now like to ask Machteld Van Agelen to come forward to receive the Connor Clark Lunn Award for her achievement in the Project Management Diploma. Next is the International Association of Business Communicators Award. This is presented to one student in the Public Relations, Marketing, Strategic Communications Diploma based on outstanding academic achievement. I now invite Christine Chilton, Director of International Association of Business Communicators, to present the IABC Award. And I would like to ask Olivia McFadden to come forward to receive the award for her achievement. Next award is the Project Management Institute Chapter Top Student Award. Project Management Student PMI of Manitoba is proud to support the professional development and certification of project managers enrolled in the University of Winnipeg Project Management Diploma Program. The PMI Manitoba Top Chapter Student Award is presented to one student in the Project Management Diploma based on outstanding academic achievement. I invite Kim Baxter from PMI Manitoba to come forward to present this award. And I would now like to ask Olayumi Oduwobi to come forward to receive the Project Management Institute Manitoba Chapter Award for Achievement. Congratulations to all 4 award winners on their achievements. It's now my great pleasure to ask Mr. Colin Russell to come forward. Colin is not only the registrar for the University of Winnipeg, but also a very talented singer. He will perform Climb Every Mountain.
Climb every mountain, search high and low, follow every byway, every path you know. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your dream. A dream that will need all the love you can give every day of your life for as long as you live. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow till you find your dream. A dream that will need all the love you can give every day of your life for as long as you live. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow till you find your dream.
Thank you, Colin. We've now come to the part of the ceremony that you, our graduates, are been waiting for. We're here to share this special occasion with you, and we're going to invite, again, our registrar, Mr. Colin Russell, will present the graduates, and our chancellor, Mr. Robert Silver, will confer the degrees. Each graduate will also be presented with a University of Winnipeg alumni pin by Ruth Dickinson, president of the Alumni Association Council. This is a rite of passage, an occasion for jubilation for our graduates, for friends and family who've helped this whole way. So please feel free to express your admiration for our graduates, or any graduate, across the platform. Mr. Russell and Chancellor Silver, please.
Would the graduates of the diplomas and certificates please rise as their diploma or certificate is called, and remain standing until all the graduates have risen. Advanced Diploma in Leadership in Early Childhood Care and Education. Stand. Applied Project Management Certificate. Business Systems Analyst Diploma. Educational Assistant Diploma. Financial Management Diploma. Higher Education Teaching Certificate. Human Resource Management Diploma. Information Assurance Certificate. Management Certificate. Manitoba Arts and Cultural Management Certificate. Marketing Management Diploma. Network Security Certificate. Project Management Diploma. Public Relations, Marketing, and Strategic Communications Management Diploma. Web Development Diploma. Mr. Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I request you to confer upon these candidates and upon those receiving their certificates and diplomas in absentia the certificate or diploma for which they have qualified.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University of Winnipeg, I admit those present and those receiving certificates in absentia to the degrees for which the prescribed studies have been completed, with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
Please shift your cap tassels to the left. Congratulations, you are now graduates of the University of Winnipeg. Please be seated. Mr. Chancellor, I beg leave to present the graduates for congratulations. Receiving the Advanced Diploma in Leadership in Early Childcare and Education, Navneet Kamboj. Charanjit Saran.
Thank you.
Receiving the Business Systems Analyst Diploma, Adeyemi Ajuwan. Melanie Gonzalez. Sherry Ann Guzman. Gary Guzman. Sergio Pardini. Billy Fantha. Sherry Prasmo.
No, it's not there right now. Yeah.
Are you getting the educational assistant?
Sorry?
Educational assistant diploma? Or what's your
It's
credential?
business system analysis.
Dan Wrong. Justa? And now the recipients of the Educational Assistant Diploma, Justa Anderson. Christy Anthony. Angelica Besson. Jay Comia. Ariane Concepcion. Autumn Corby. Trevor DeLuca. Gwendolyn DeJonkier. Prabnika Dillon. Katrina Dupuy. Deborah Eboigby. Melody Fotu Scott. Teresa Janai. Joanna Valerie Guevara. Sheila Haxma. Trina Harper. Yetunde Ijelusi. Randy Johnson. Shampa Mandal. Jocelyn Michaluk. Carol Nickel. Esther Olaniran. Oluwatoyin Aloy. Victoria Peter Salawu. Rumaya Kurishi. Victoria Radford. Marina Raman. Jennifer Ratzma. Andre Regier. Kevin Robert. Therese Ruzak. Paulina Rizanowski. Violetta Barbara Santos. Gabrielle Schrott. Miranda Lee Seeley. Antonio Smith. Bridget Stewart. Nora Velasquez Uriales. Dominique Vincent. David Wai. Kirsty White. Andrew Wiebe. Sayeda Zera. And now the recipients of the Financial Management Diploma, Opayeme Ayeni. Ojus Ededike. Alexandra Franco. Nozomi Higaki. Rupinder Kaur. Muhammad Khan. Sabril Lamishain. Jinyue Li. Sabita Pokro Shiwakati. Sahil Sharma. Sujina Sretha. Inderjeet Singh. Ketanbai Satapara. Receiving the Higher Education Teaching Certificate, Kunle Oluwasegun. Receiving the Human Resource Management Diploma, M.A. Gail Bousquet. Moride Alcantara. Melissa Chivers. Olena Derkach. Gabrielle? Jasmine Gabrielle. Jennifer McDonald. Bhavna Malhotra. Edwin Mendez. Celeste Moore. Laya Mondares. Olubunmi Unduntan. Gemma Salak. Shayla Wilson. Caitlin Wolf. Lola Adejumo. Jacqueline Ashaka. Harshiv Baga. Alexander Diaz Cardozo. Divya. Rufine Dejusi.
I have your name, Erlana Arantes.
Just that? Erlana Arantes. Omorui Edegbi. Bruno Frossard. Svitlana Furda. Claudia Gass. Dwight Gale. Yash Gokal Gandhi. Javier Gore. Stacy Gottfried. Danielle Harvey. Zabiba Ibrahim. Amarpreet Kaur. Swati Kuntia. Craig Kramer. Anju Lama. Wambui Mwatha. Hugh Huynh. Ademola Oni. Daria Pakamova. Ranjit Rangi. Janelle Reed. Jacqueline Rosanis dos Santos. Lais Sarto Rocha. Apurva Saul. Chetna Malik. Julith Sewell. Srijana Shahi. Anisha Shakya. Mauricio Silva. Hardeep Singh. Sujata Tapa. Suruchi Tapa.
It's Toth.
Emily Toth. Now the recipients of the management certificate. Olusegun Adejayan. Melody Cawson. Jacqueline Fraser. Rosa Husseini. Rachel Lafrenière. Jessica Larivière. Ryan Neufeld. Wilson Penado. Marville Ramirez. Paula Shaver. Heather Thompson.
Arts and Cultural Management. Desiree LaValle.
Receiving the Manitoba Arts and Cultural Management Certificate, Desiree Lavalle. Receiving the Marketing Management Diploma, Sanat Arti. Carlo Carlima. Edwin Jose. Sweetla Kashyap. Kirandeep Kaur. Vaishnavi Kayamkani. Divya Karel. Carolina Reyes Rodriguez. Yojna Setpal. Alcott Vaz. Morgan Woods. Umber Low. Recipients of the Project Management Diploma, Olayenka Abioye. Aparna Acharya.
I go with my second name. It is pronounced as Jem. G. Akai.
Jem Akai. Nikita Aurora.
Bajwa.
Vikramjeet Bajwa. Vineet Bansal. Stefian Bisnath. Ina Borsevich. Yannick Brighton. Pardon?
Until here, it's fine. It's my first name.
Okay.
Giselle Sia.
Giselle Sia. Elvia Cortez Garcia. Maria Lilibeth de Vera. Lorena Delgado Miranda. Chooks Enya. Onyekolo Eze. Adetoya Foy. Marco Gallegos. Roberto Galvez. Ruth Gurung. Priya Hamal. Priscilla Hige Maya Silva. Oyeyemi Igbenyemi. Minu Indulal. Jamie Yaramilo Acosta. Jyoti Kalsi. Felix Kamanga. Aki Kanayama.
Felista Karanja.
Felista Karanja. Navpreet Kaur. Niraj Kumar. Lauren Levin. Kevin Lowe.
Yes.
Kamala Maciel. Azhar Malani. Muhammad. Oluyomi Oduwobi.
Yubraj Pandey. Yubraj Pandey.
Yubraj Pandey. Prasida Pranth. Sumit Parmar. Ulas Mahajan. Arshdeep Man. Sahajanand Patel. Alicia Riddell. Samuel Rodriguez. Mylene Sajulga. Leandro Salgado. Gagandeep Sandhu. Yadwinder Sarao. Nicole Semchishin. Harsh Shah.
Yes, Nitin Sharma.
Nitin Sharma. Amrit Sidhu.
It's Amrinder.
Amrinder Singh.
Perfect.
Brijesh Singh. Dalbir Singh.
Gabby.
Gavi Singh.
Harpreet Singh.
Harpreet Singh.
Jagvinder Singh.
Jagvinder Singh. Navdeep Singh.
Thank you. Soki. Paramveer Soki.
Paramveer Soki.
Song. Yeah, Gurpreet Song.
Gurpreet Sond. Dilcia Soto. Shimendra Srivastrava. Oluwafemi Taiwo. Evans Tegaga. Vidur Tiwari. Matilda Van Agelen.
Zuluaga? Yeah. It's okay. Zulaga.
Julian Zulaga. Libid Gilla.
I go by Chris. I go by Chris.
Okay, Chris Bryson.
Chris Bryson. Okay. Thank you.
Recipients of the Public Relations and Strategic Communication Diploma, Chris Bryson. Navreet Chima. Poonam Chopra. Sumyasri Ghosh. Gagandeep Singh Gill. Marianne Helm. Mandeep Kaur. Chunjiao Lu. Olga Liutenko. Ankit Mahadik. Olivia McFadgen. Lydia Nahara. Ashish Nupane. Kiranjot Sani. Amol Samra. Rajeshwar Singh. Ashley Smith. Valentine Ogjamaju. Sonia Stevens. Sun Ningzhe. Samir Tiwana. Alana Trechenko. Ziv Tretelovich. Now the recipients of the Web Development Diploma, Monica Reddy Oberedi. Mohammed Tarek bin Anwar. Diego Beltran. Navdeep Dinza. Ed Andraus. Wilmer Almazan Monroy. Ramandeep Gill. Marina Hedashevka. Arishi Jain. Karan Kohli. Amandeep Kaur. Arshdeep Rangi. Victor Rengifo. Huayu Rong. Junice Cerveris. Alessandra Seracola Diniz. Amarjeet Sharma. Kudrat Sidhu. Avinish Sijipati. Nguyen Trong. The PACE graduating class of 2019.
Thank you, Chancellor Silver and Mr. Russell, and congratulations once again to the graduating class. I now invite Ruth Dickinson, the President of the University of Winnipeg Alumni Association, to welcome the graduates to the Alumni Association.
Dear graduates, as you reflect upon your hard work that brought you to today's ceremony, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you on your accomplishments and welcome you to the University of Winnipeg Alumni Association. The University of Winnipeg is a community that recognizes every student's potential, promotes diversity, ingenuity, cultivates new leaders and leadership, and is innovative in research. Today, take a moment to be proud of your academic achievements, personal growth, and your contributions at this institution you called home for the past few years. Your connection to the University of Winnipeg does not end today, but evolves into a lifelong extension of the friendships made, the knowledge gained, and the memories created. As you move forward, I wish you much success. Follow your dreams, inspire those around you, volunteer to make a difference, and never forget that the University of Winnipeg is your home, your alma mater. Stay connected. On behalf of the University of Winnipeg Alumni Association, congratulations to the class of 2019.
Thank you, Ruth. This year, One of our graduates from the Human Resource Diploma will speak on behalf of the graduates. I would like to call upon Daria Pakamova to bring us the valedictorian address.
After so many days of wondering if we would make it to the end, finally, here we are at this very moment that marks the end of our journey and opens a lot of opportunities in front of us. We made it. I am Daria Pakhomova, an international human resource management student at PACE, University of Winnipeg. As nervous as I am standing here today, I'm also proud and honored to be sharing my experiences with you all. I would love to express my greatest appreciation to all of the PACE and U of W faculty, all my classmates, family and friends who helped us to get to this final destination. Look to your left. Now, look to your right. All those people were strangers when you just started the program. Now, they are your family. Our life choices brought us all here, to the University of Winnipeg. For some, it was an easy decision to make. For others, it included lots of challenges, such as moving from their home country and adjusting to the new environment. For me, it wasn't an easy choice. I had to leave my career and my family behind. And anxiety and uncertainty about my own future didn't let me sleep properly for half a year. I thought, what if it's just too difficult? What if I struggle? What if I fail? However, I took the risk, and our human resource management program exceeded my expectations greatly. Looking back, I can definitely say that it prepared us for our future careers really well. Lots of pressure, lots of stress, lots of group work, and lots of exams. Yesterday, I came back from a business trip in Texas, and it honestly felt like a déjà vu. No free time. Lots to learn, lots to accomplish, and even a final test. Well, it felt like it was PACE all over again. Over the last year, we had to adjust not to this huge workload, but also to the weather. And I'm sure for many of us, it wasn't easy. I thought this weather would be very similar to my home country, Russia. And I was mistaken. Winter came as a shock. It was easy to see who was new to the country and who wasn't. Those who were new just could not believe this was real. And the weather was getting worse and worse day by day. Suruchi, my classmate, was wearing such a long jacket that it reached her feet because she had to wait for a bus on a deserted bus stop for hours. Many others, including me, looked like a cabbage roll, wearing many layers to stay warm. I remember that by December, we reached the point when it was just too cold to care. Alex, in March, was asking if winter was over yet. In May, said Daniel casually. And that time it sounded more like a joke. Well, now we know for sure there are only 2 seasons in Canada, winter and July. So over the last year, we experienced not only severe weather conditions, as you all know, but also an intense workload. We all spend endless hours investing our time into group assignments, studying for exams, working on the finance case study until 3 a.m. It wasn't easy. We all had to sacrifice lots of things to do it. And with that, I would love to express my appreciation to all of the unbelievably supportive staff that helped us and supported us on our educational path. Ashley was always there whenever we needed her advice. Rhonda and her bathroom chats, she was the person who motivated me to study here. Kelly and Naval were always there and were always our guides whenever we had any emergency. Gina was immediately surrounded whenever she left her office. With the internship approaching, I doubt that she was able to leave her office at all, not worrying that she would only come back in a few hours. However, we wouldn't be here today at all without our knowledgeable instructors. They were not only exceptionally professional, but they also served as our guides to the future. Thank you. Without you, we wouldn't be here today. You made a huge difference sharing your knowledge, experiences, and supporting us. We appreciate it. I feel like my time at PACE was the most exciting I've ever had. I know that many of us have opened the next door in life by completing this program, and soon we'll be building their exciting careers in this country. After handling all those assignments, completing all this group work, having 3 final exams in the same week, I have no doubts in you. Now, you all can manage any challenge that might come your way. I have the last quote for you. In learning, we will teach, and in teaching, we will learn. So let us all become knowledgeable professionals in our fields and come back to PACE to teach. Thank you, and congratulations to all the classes of PACE of 2019.
Thank you, Daria. That was very inspiring. I now call upon Dr. Annette Trimby, President and Vice Chancellor of the University of Winnipeg, to deliver her address. Dr. Trimby.
So speaking of weather, it's a privilege to be here celebrating this important day with you today rather than last Friday. Right? And I do want to acknowledge Daria's comment that her dream is to come back and teach, and I want to say that Kim Loeb and her team are doing such a wonderful job of developing the right programs, the programs that you are interested in, that perhaps we'll be able to hire some of you, but maybe not all of you. And I do want to acknowledge that the University of Winnipeg is located on Treaty 1 land, traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Oji Cree, Dakota, and Dene peoples, and on the homeland of the Métis Nation. On behalf of the University of Winnipeg, I'd like to offer my congratulations to all of our professional, applied, and continuing education programs and graduates. You really are a special group. I'm amazed with how brave you are. You come from all over the world. Today we have 416 students graduating from 42 countries, and that is incredibly impressive. The diversity of the UWinnipeg PACE community is one of the reasons our students and alumni are such good leaders. Your education is informed by a variety of perspectives and ideas that sets you apart in the workforce. I know that many of you arrived already with incredible work experience and accomplishments, often spanning several countries. I know that many of you have juggled your academic goals with work, family, and volunteer commitments, and again, this is very impressive. You have drive and dedication, and it is what makes you stand out. You're goal-oriented, ambitious, eager to inspire and motivate each other. Employers recognize this in our graduates. One of the most important things that today's employers are looking for are human skills. More than ever, people who are able to lead diverse teams are the ones who have an advantage in the workplace. As the world gets smaller and business is increasingly global, organizations need people like you who can transcend boundaries and achieve success. There are many PACE graduates who have gone on to become CEOs, entrepreneurs, and managers because they left this program with the knowledge and skills they needed to become leaders in their field. Earlier today, we presented Dr. Arthur B. McDonald with an honorary degree. Dr. McDonald's ability to inspire collaboration and encourage scientists at all levels to lead has led to some truly impressive technical innovations. He discovered that neutrinos, the tiniest particles in the universe, have mass. He was awarded a Nobel Prize for this in 2015. And for anyone that doesn't know what a neutrino is, I'm not going to ask if you know what a neutrino is. Just Google Dr. McDonald, and this hour has 22 minutes, and he does a great job of explaining in a minute how neutrinos are like Timbits on an episode. So I know that that is something you have learned how to do, make complicated things sound very simple, but he is a real master at it. What he teaches us is the importance of surrounding yourself with the right team. Leaders don't come with a title. Leaders lead because people want to follow them. A good leader is a person who knows how to bring the right minds together in the right room at the right time, equipping them with all the tools and resources to shine. You might not be studying neutrinos, but you do share something in common with Dr. McDonald. And that's a desire to push yourself beyond the status quo, to surround yourself with diverse teams and find innovative solutions to complicated problems. This quality sets you apart as you launch into the next phase of your career, and it is evident in PACE alumni all over the workplace. I have to say, we have incredible instructors in PACE, and I know that because of the way you cheered for them, the way you made eye contact, and the difference they've made in your lives. I know they've supported you, they've encouraged you, they've inspired you. Because our PACE instructors are accomplished professionals with strong industry connections, they are able to impart real-world knowledge which gives you a competitive edge. I would also like to, before I conclude, acknowledge a special individual on the platform. He's on my left at the end, Dr. John Bowman. I'm not going to ask him to stand right away. He is a Chancellor Emeritus. He's an honorary doctorate recipient. He's been a key figure on our campus for over 5 decades. He served as our university chancellor for over 12 years. He chaired our board of regents. He participated on the Alumni Association Council, and he's been on our foundation board since 2003. He's a generous donor. He's established scholarships. The Bowman Student Center bears his name. But what you really need to know about John is just how committed he is to our university, to you, to your success. He's been on the platform for convocation every time since 1984. I would ask that John stand, not walk to the podium, but I want you to see full. I want you to see John. He's an incredible role model for our students and graduates. So convocation is a time of celebration, a time to look back on your accomplishments with pride and to look ahead with anticipation for what is to come. I can't wait to hear about the impact you have in your workplace. I know Kim will be keeping track. She does like to brag about you. I do ask that you keep in touch with us. Your UWinnipeg community will continue to be there cheering for you as you go on to achieve great things and make an impact on the community in your own special way. So thank you to all of the friends, family, and community members joining us today. And please join me in a warm round of applause once again for the PACE class of 2019.
Thank you, Dr. Trimby. Before we adjourn, I want to just give some thanks to a few people, particularly Chief Marshal Mark Vachon and the faculty of marshals, UWinnipeg and PACE staff members who have volunteered as ushers, sign language interpreters Jennifer Horvath and Rachel Brull, Elder Dan Thomas, Reverend Tanis Kliznik, members of the Winnipeg Police Pipe Band and pianist Alina Haverluck, our Registrar Colin Russell, and the many members of the PACE staff and the university staff who helped organize this event, particularly the co-chairs of PACE Graduation Committee, Lolita Bailey, Nancy Stokes. Lolita will start planning grad maybe next month. She'll have maybe a week off, maybe two. They're great examples of project managers. Now, first of all, again, I want to thank the graduates for making us so proud of all of you. Your smiles when you came up on the stage were just wonderful. My face is sore now from smiling. And I want to just celebrate this joyous, marvelous occasion. And we wish you all the best in your next life adventure and hope you keep in touch with the university. Following the ceremony, you're all invited to a reception in honor of our graduates in Riddell Hall. Students will be led by a piper to the room, and you can meet your students there. I would request that after the honor song and our national anthem, you remain in your place until the academic procession and the platform party have retired. Family and friends are asked to remain in the gym until all the students have exited. Please rise for honor song by Dan Thomas, followed by national anthem led by our registrar, Mr. Colin Russell.
Congratulations, grads.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. Ton histoire